Back at Pocono Raceway, Denny Hamlin, the leader here of the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series presented by Old Spice, and he has yet to make his pit stop. Here is the 5 car of Mark Martin coming on the pit road. Newman in, Biffle in as well, 55 miles an hour.
These are all scheduled pit stops. Vince?
Mark Martin says the car is handling much better. They're going to go just a tick further in their air pressure adjustment on the right rear. 4 tires, handling neutral, and that's not so bad at this racetrack. Taking fuel as well, Dave.
Newman's car a little tight. They're going to make an air pressure adjustment for that. Air out of the left front. The 16 of Greg Biffle. His car is just a little bit loose. They make a wedge adjustment and air for Biffle.
And here comes the leader, Denny Hamlin, finally down pit road, lap 89. And the 48 is in, Jimmy Johnson. So the front 2 cars finally coming on the pit road here on lap number 90. Remember, Jeff Gordon pitted about 4 laps ago. Let's go down to Shannon.
Doc tight in the center, loose off is still the problem for Jimmy Johnson. He said the last adjustment really helped, so they're going to do a little bit more of the same. Air pressure and track bar and 4 tires. Dave.
Wow, your leader sounded like he was barely up on fuel there. We'll have to double check that. They're still focusing on turn 2. They want to take a little bit of air out of the right rear tire and help that car turn a little bit better.
Denny Hamlin out. There comes Jimmy down. There comes Carl Edwards down. Let's go down to Vince.
The 18 of Kyle Busch. He says the track is spraying up. The car's a bit loose. Steve Addington, the crew chief, says you got to pick it everywhere. They're taking a half round a wedge in the left rear. Kyle Busch off and away. The 19 car of Elliott Sadler is in as well. This team has been battling handling throughout the course of the day. 4 fresh tires, air pressure adjustment, and Sunoco fuel for the 19 of Elliott Sadler.
This sequencing of pit stops. Now, there are several cars that came in and pitted when others didn't. Remember that group that was 17th on back? Rudeman, Kenseth, Logano, Reagan. Those guys still on the racetrack. They will not have to pit as early as the guys who just now came in. There's David Rudeman being shown as the leader.
Yeah, good thing. That's 5 bonus points for him as he's trying to work his way into the top 12. See Joey Logano in the pit. Shannon?
A little bit tight in the center for the rookie in the 20 car. They're going to go to work on that car, try to fix him up. He has been battling this condition pretty much all race. They made a spring rubber adjustment on an earlier pit stop, but so far so good for Joey Logano.
55 crew cam there. That's Chris Hall, the front tire carrier for Michael Waltrip. Get an idea of how quickly things happen on pit road. Michael headed down after making his scheduled stop.
There's West Coast, the tire carrier, Ryan McRae for the 98 car. Clean stop.
Now David Rudeman on pit road. Jamie.
And David Rudeman back in. You know, he got off sequence with that last pit stop on lap 63. 4 tires and Sunoco fuel for David Rudeman, guys.
So with Rudeman on pit road, that will make Matt Kenseth the leader with Reagan Ambrose and Tony Stewart in line behind them in sequence. There comes the 17 car of Kenseth, who last pitted on lap 63.
A lot of the cars that took that opportunity to pit and get that extra distance, they're going to try to take advantage of it by staying out the lead a lap. You're seeing them doing it kind of one at a time. The 00 did that, stayed out, led a lap. Kenseth is going to do that now, and then he'll probably make his stop. You don't want to wait too long because with these guys that pitted with fresh tires, they'll get so much distance on you. You need to get down and get your fresh tires so you can get your car back up to speed. And here comes Matt.
Matt coming off the racetrack will make David Reagan the leader. Jamie.
And Matt Kenseth, his car's been handling really good all day. They've just been lacking the speed. So as you said, he stayed out just to get those bonus points. 4 tires for Matt Kenseth here. Lap 63 took 2 tires, so this should help him out. And David Reagan is now in. 4 tires for David as well. He's been hanging in there all day. Car was a little tight early on, guys.
Reagan down. A good pit stop for the UPS crew under 14 seconds. Marcus Ambrose, by the way, coming by and staying on the racetrack. So now Ambrose will be credited with leading that lap.
3rd place shown right now is Tony Stewart. He's also still on the racetrack. Has not made his stop.
So of the cars that have cycled through the pits, Jimmy Johnson right now being shown in 4th position. And Ambrose sliding up across the racetrack. There is the Denny Hamlin, the 11 car, now being shown as the leader as Ambrose peels off. Oh, it is a long way down that pit road here at Pocono.
This is one of the longest pit roads on the circuit. These pit stalls are very long. You've got a lot of room to work. See him changing right side tires. Vince?
Tape on.
Marcus Ambrose said there's a thin line between free and loose at this racetrack. You want to be free, not loose. Well, he's been tight, so they made an air pressure adjustment on those 4 tires.
And a great stop, 13.2.
Boys getting it done for Marcus Ambrose. He can't wait to get another good finish here. And Tony Stewart has yet to pit. He last came in on lap 63, now being shown in 3rd position.
And just to give you an idea, our leader Denny Hamlin's running just under 56 seconds at 55.7. Tony Stewart's up over 57 seconds, so he's losing a good bit of time on the racetrack right now. But he's standing there, or sitting out there, hoping for a caution flag at this point in time.
He's got Carl Edwards really breathing down his neck now. Running, like you said, almost 2 seconds a lap faster. It's going to be an easy pass for Carl.
Yeah, Carl came out literally almost just a couple of car lengths behind Jimmy Johnson, but as we've seen, his car's just no match for the 11 and the 48 here on fresh tires. And Carl has taken that 3rd spot back now.
So 4 laps away from halfway. There is the leader, the 11 car, Denny Hamlin. It is Hamlin, Johnson, Edwards. Right now, Tony Stewart waiting to pit, and Casey Kane in the top 5 here at Pocono. Under caution here at Pocono for the 4th time today. Caution coming out on lap 96 because of car number 96. Bobby Labonte spinning up in turn 3, bringing out the yellow flag.
He's way out of the groove right here, and there's no grip up there.
No, none at all. And you can see right here, Joey Logano is going to make a great move, go to the outside, and just slips by.
Tony Stewart was on pit road when that spin happened, and now here come all the leaders back down pit road.
35 cars on the lead lap, and they are all in the pits. Jamie.
Carl Edwards was following what the 48 was doing. He's taking right sides and fuel only for the 99.
Shannon, Jimmy Johnson says this is the best the car's been all day. They are going to make a track bar adjustment, 4 tires and Sunoco fuel. Vince.
The 5 car Mark Martin just going to take 2 tires and fuel after they had just been in a few laps ago. Dave Burns.
2 tires for the leader. Minor wedge adjustment. Car was a little bit free.
Race off of pit road, and look at the tires. 2 tires this time. You see Kyle Busch's bunch gaining 5 positions. Kurt Busch back a spot.
Boy, what a huge break this was for Tony Stewart, though. He took 4 tires right when that caution came out. He came back out on the lead lap, and he stayed on the racetrack, and all these cars are going to line up behind Tony Stewart. They're going to have right side tires, but he's got 4 new tires on his car. What a huge break for Tony.
Things are not going his way. The car's not running well. He's been on and off pit road, and suddenly the points leader gets a break here at Pocono.